out of apartment 5B.
You're now tuned into the Apartment 5B podcast, where we chop it up about hip-hop, R&B, sports, love and life. Hosted by Kill.
What's good? You tune in Apartment 5B, hosted by your man Killer. I got my squad with me in effect today. I got my brother Vern out to ATL. What's going on, good brother?
What's going on, good people? Glad to be here. Ready to
rock. No doubt. My brother Kel out of Queens.
What's up, everybody? Always good to be here.
I swear this dude, every week a new record label, bro. How do you do the t-shirts and don't never repeat shit, man? Like, nigga, I don't even want to know the plug. Don't even tell nobody the plug, man. Just keep doing what you do, man. Just do what you do. For the first time on Apartment 5B, I got my brother Vic Spencer out Chicago.
Yes, sir. Peace and love, everybody. Thank y'all for having me, man. One of the dopest MCs out here in the game right now. It's an honor to have you up here. I got my other brother, Easy Money. What's going on, bro?
What's good, y'all? What's the word, man? Hope everybody's blessed.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. If you in our Twitter spaces, me and him are infamous for our arguments back and forth, bro. So it's great to get him up here. My brother Rel out of Philly. What's going on, bro?
What's good? Happy to be here as always.
All right, no doubt. Here's a good thing, man. I got to shout out my man Rel. This man's been doing wonderful things. I'm proud of this boy. Promotions at work, new job. This nigga flexing with the new Benz on IG. Yeah, I mean, so salute to you on that, my guy. Hard work paying off. I love seeing it, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Blessed. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, no. And what's even doper, you starting with the Benz. That's what we talking about today, y'all. It's a simple, light conversation today. No controversy, but Easy is on here. So it probably will be some controversy somewhere in here. So, but we just talking about cars, man. One thing that I feel like that's synonymous. I feel that one thing that's synonymous with hip hop is cars, man. From the beginning of time, it's just right there with hip hop fashion. You know what I mean? And we've done our Apartment 5B hip hop fashions, your top 5 fashion brands over the year. Now we looking at cars. But you know me, we gotta put a spin on it. We not just gonna be like a BMW, you know what I mean, the X5, whatever. It's gotta be a hip hop car that was in a video, on an album cover, or used in a rhyme. So I'm intrigued. I can't wait. I love doing the show. Vern's in Atlanta, Vic's in Chi-Town. Easy, you in Brooklyn now, right?
Nah, I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, you still in Massachusetts? All right. For some reason, I thought you was in Brooklyn. Kelv, Queens, me and Ralph, Philly. I'm interested to see what people got. I'm gonna set us off right here with this joint. This joint came out in '91. I'm in 11th grade. I love this group. My man Buster said, when I got my cash flow, I got kinda stingier. Then I brought my Cherry Pathfinder. Yo, bro, in 1991, a Pathfinder to me was like a Range Rover. If you pulled up with a Pathfinder, you shut everything down. And almost on some Jay-Z shit, like what's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6? In the video, they used to have the 2-door Pathfinders. That was like the 4.0. But then they came out with the 4-door Pathfinders. That was the motherfucking 4.6 right there. If you pulled up with the 4-door Pathfinder and then all 4 doors open, your niggas is getting out of all 4 doors, joint was crazy. So Pathfinder is one of my favorite Jeeps back in the day. And like I said, to me, that was like the 4.0. Vern, what's one of your joints? I talked to you earlier. You said you had your list. You've been done your list. So what you got? What you got, bro?
I'm gonna start with a simple one. Car, Chevy 4x4 Blazer, favorite pastime, Ski Chaser, Heavy D and the boys. Heavy D rocked that. It's like a burnt orange, like a 87, 88 Chevy Blazer. Then my pops got one. It was white. We called it the white, the white shadow. Yeah, so got stopped 3 times in one day in that mud. So yeah, but that Chevy Blazer was
you got stopped driving it, or you was with your pop?
Okay, so we was in Rex, Georgia. Yeah, this is 80. 88, 89. So Rex, Georgia is a lot different now than it was then. First time we was down there helping his friend do something. We got stopped when we headed down there. Then me and my boy went to the store in it and got stopped. And then on the way back, we got stopped with my pops in it. Yeah, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is Rex, Georgia, 1988, 89, different times. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, Vic, what you got for us, bro? What you got?
Man, I got Nas, man. The World Is Yours remix, man.
Okay.
The World Is Yours tape deck. He popped in. He had the white Lexus coupe. You know what I'm saying? That bad boy was real clean, man. Nas looking real fresh right there, man. And I was like, dang, that's a nice whip, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I enjoyed that video. I enjoyed that song. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's one of them off top, first one I could think of is Nas, The World Is Yours remix. That white, I want to say 94 Lexus coupe.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, another thing about that remix. Quick question on a side note: which y'all prefer, the remix or the OG? Vern, what you want for The World Is Yours, the Pete or the Tip?
I'm Pete.
All right, Vic, you Tip?
I'm Tip.
I'm Tip. Easy, what you?
I got the original. I got the Pete joint.
The Pete. Rel?
Pete.
Kelp?
Yeah.
I already fucking know. Tip. Here the thing, anything for nigga Calv is Queens. This nigga don't give a fuck. It could be, the answer's always gonna be Queens. It don't even matter. It don't even fucking matter. Like, I don't even need to ask him. The funny thing was, I love both of them because I remember the first time I heard the OG, I was interning at 889, and my man Vinny V played that, and it was like, yo, this shit crazy. But then that Tip remix, man, it was something about that remix that just, and then the video was so dope. Like, the video may have been like top 5 videos that like really showed the hood. Like, you saw the scams, you saw niggas backing up, you saw like, just like Vic said, just the way it started off, like, yo, I ain't far from the bridge, like, yo, come through. Like, that video was just perfect. Shit, half the Apartment 5B intro is a piece of that video from the beginning of the video when they in an apartment. So yeah, very dope pick, that white Lex coupe. And then when Nas threw that little shot at Jay, we say TV sets with Lex coupes the minimum. You know what I mean? That was the nice little shot at Jay. Like, nigga, that's the minimum. You ain't doing nothing. I had that before you, nigga. You know what I mean? So love them, love that shit. Easy. What about you, bro?
Listen, man. As a hip hop head from particularly the East Coast in the 90s. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't shout out Mazda MPV.
No, you
I wouldn't feel right if I didn't shout out the Mazda MPV, bro. Like, there was a time where I was like, there was a time where them shit was everywhere, man, out here. And the wild thing about it is that I look at them now and I'm like, damn, what was the fuss? But you know, if we keeping it real, them shits was is it only East Coast?
You know why? That's where mad niggas could fit in. Mad niggas could always be in MPV. You ain't never seen no one nigga driving no MPV.
Nah,
it was always at least a minimum of 6 niggas in there.
But I know we got Chicago and Atlanta in here. So was that pretty much only the East Coast, or
pretty much? Because I mean, I just saw it with Wu-Tang. I mean, we wasn't rocking no MPVs now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it, but it still wasn't like it was there, but it, you know, old school cars always was picked up.
Word.
Of Chicago in the 90s.
So I know Vic from Chicago already, because he didn't say car. Midwest, we say car.
No doubt. It's funny, Easy. I had that joint too, and I had the quote I had was rolling MPVs every week. We make 40 G's with Ray from Cream. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It was like that. That was my line. And Calv, you probably remember this because these niggas was from Queens. Stick and Move when we was at Morgan. My man Marcus and Rashad, and they had the fucking MPV. My man Raheem, the whole Stick and Move crew, salute to them. But them niggas had the MPV, and that shit was like, again, in 94, Cal, when we was in Morgan. Yo, at the end of the day, yo, when them niggas would pull up, it would be like, again, it would be the equivalent of a nigga pulling up in a Benz. Like, that MPV just, again, it was, and I want to talk to that and kind of figure out, when did hip hop we'll get to that. But I want people to kind of think about it. But when did hip hop go from being the everyman car to just being luxury cars? You know what I mean? Because a Pathfinder is an everyday. You know, somebody working at the fucking post office could have had a Pathfinder. You know what I mean? So when did we go from hip hop just being everyday men car to just luxury or bust? Like, you know what I mean?
They started making money, man. You know how it is. Give somebody some money, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Right. But we're gonna talk about that. I think I got one of the first ones, but I'm gonna see. Rel, what you got for yours, man?
All right, so 2 of mine is gone because the Pathfinder, my older cousin bought a cherry Pathfinder. He was the man uptown. Like, it was crazy.
So I know when Saab story was on, it was a wrap.
He was the man uptown. Like, when he had that drum, like, he was the man. And then I was going to the MPV. I remember the MPVs, man. That was yeah. When you see one of them pull up, you know some shit about to go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody pulling up in no MPV to get pounds. Niggas is
let it go.
Yeah. You already know.
I'm gonna go in the 80s. I remember I was a kid watching a video. Shorty like, yo, I want to take the train. They like, wow, you got this badass Jetta.
There you go.
That Jetta,
The Jetta MC Light, man. The Paper Thin video, man. They rocking the Jettas, man. Like, it's crazy. That's kind of like an everyman car now. You know what I mean? Like, but back then, you know, man, them Jettas was it, man. So that just showed the influence of hip hop, man. You influence anything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with that.
Bro, again, I got the same thing from MC Light video. The Jetta to me, the equivalent to the Jetta to me back then was the BMW. You pulled up in the Jetta, you was gold. You know what I mean? You was gold. And it's funny, me and my crew, like back in 88, I'm a freshman in high school, we had a little rap I made up called my Jetta. It'd be like my Jetta, my dark tinted window Jetta, my Jetta. Like, dog, we was rhyming about, like you said, everyday man cars. Cal, when we went to Morgan in 92, my man E had the white Jetta, my man Ted had the burgundy Jetta. Like, yo, Jettas was still popping even in 92. Like, it just was dope. So I definitely feel you on the Jetta. That was on my list.
Special Ed had one in Juice.
He had a Passat. He had the Passat, which was even nastier than the Jetta. That was even the biggest step up from the Jetta was the Passat. You know, you put a Passat in a rap video now, niggas laughing at you. Like, look at this broke nigga with a fucking Passat. Fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? But it's just wild because back then, like I said, I never forget seeing Juice. When Ed pulled off in the Passat, everybody was like, oh shit, that's Special Ed. Like, yeah, I mean, Kelv, I'm sure it's gonna start in Queens, so go ahead.
You know what it is. So Larry put me inside his Cadillac, drove off, and we never came back. So the Cadillac. You know,
Jay cut the record down to the moon, and now he got me rapping on the microphone, man. Run DMC, man. We still gotta do a salute show on them. Run DMC do not get enough love for everything they've done for hip hop, man.
No, exactly.
The right people do. It's always the right people that do it.
Right. Well, I'll say this, and again, I'm just saying on my timeline, I never see Run DMC. Nothing. I may see the JMJ shout out when it comes if I talk about DJing. A lot of niggas will be like, I saw Jay DJing first, but I never really see any love for Run and D. And for a time, Run was the nastiest MC on the fucking planet Earth. You know what I mean? And nobody talks about Run.
Twitter's too new. Twitter's too new to show love to Run DMC. It's too new.
Now you're right. You're right. I mean? True indeed. That's why I said we gotta do the salute show. We gotta school the next generation on how important and why it is so important to us. So Cal, the Cadillac.
The Cadillac, man. The Cadillac. That's the joint. My pops ended up buying a Cadillac too, so it was like, yo, Run's rhyme about it. You know, this is a joint. So and,
right.
You know, that was for the '80s. The Cadillac was especially black man's car. You know what I mean? So
oh yeah, them shits was built like tanks. A Cadillac could ram to the side of a car, to the side of a bank, and not even get a dent on it, man.
No doubt. Yeah, that shit was.
So that shit was built like a tank. All right, the next joint I'm gonna go with is let me pull this joint here. I thought I pulled everything out, but I didn't. We gonna go with. I'm gonna go to Queens for my man Kel, and we gonna come with the Bigger and Deffer album cover with L standing on the Audi. You know what I mean? Which is crazy today because, man, I want an Audi A7 right now. So the Audi 5000, which eventually became the hip-hop term. You be like, I'm out. Audi 5 meant you was out. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know if y'all saw this. I think it was Rock the Bells. They was inducting him into something. They redid the whole Audi. Like, El was saying how he had, like, left it in his... Yeah. He had like left it in his grandma's parking, like he left it in somebody's garage, and he even had a tree growing through it or something like that. And they redid the whole Audi. You know what I mean? But this joint was crazy, man. Like when I first got this album, here's a funny story, man. On my block, you know, every hood got a Debo, and my Debo was literally my next door neighbor, this nigga named Wayne. And I came home with the album, and he was like, "Yo, I could hold that," and I'm like, "Fuck, like nigga." Like, yo, you gonna give it back? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get his shit back. Nigga, I'm like, here, like, fine, fucking take it. And I'll never forget, he's like, I'm giving it back tomorrow. Like, yo, I woke up, and I never wake up early. I woke up like 8 in the morning. Like, yo, am I gonna really go knock on this nigga's door? Then this is when you talk about love for hip hop, nigga, who goes looking for Debo? Nobody. When Debo's coming, nigga, you ducking. Nigga, I knocked on this nigga's door at 8 in the fucking morning. And he actually ran downstairs and gave me the vinyl back. It was the happiest day of my fucking life because I thought I was either gonna get my ass beat for waking him up or get my ass whooped for asking for the vinyl back. But I just knew somewhere along the line my ass may get whooped, but it didn't matter. That's the L that I would have taken for hip hop to get my LL Bigger and Deffer back.
You're gonna say you just got that, you just bought that recently because you never got this.
Oh no! He actually, the biggest shock of my life, bro. It was like I couldn't even sleep. That's why I was up at 8 in the morning because I'm like, I'm debating it. Yo,
what if you were the Debo of the block and you didn't know it?
Nah, I wasn't the fucking Debo of the block.
Hey, you might have been, bro. You could be humble about it.
In another lifetime, maybe, bro. But nah, I was never the Debo of the block. Wasn't nobody running from kill. I can tell you that. But yeah, like that right there was like I was willing to take that Debo L for this album. You know what I mean? So that says a lot. Vern, what you got up next?
Since we talking caddies, I'm gonna go Too Short's Born to Mac. He had that black 87 dropped L Dog Barrett's, baby. Sitting on them things, man.
That's dope. Too Short. It's funny. I'm more now listening to more Too Short now than I've ever listened to in my life, man. You know what I mean? And it's because of this joint. I don't know if y'all seen this show. I think it's on Showtime or Stars called Blind Spotting. It's actually a dope show, but it's set in Oakland, and they really do a lot of like the Oakland shit that they be doing with the cars, like doing donuts and the dances they be doing, and you know what I mean? And seeing it just makes me even more interested in it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm always telling people, like, when you talk about East Coast to West Coast bias or down South, bro, if I only been in Philly and New York my whole motherfucking life, you know what I mean, up to when I was 23, 24, when I moved to Atlanta. You know what I mean? So I don't know what goes on the West Coast. You know, some people got that cousin that live out Texas, and they come and visit you for the summer. Nigga, I went from Philly to Brooklyn to Philly. That's all I knew. But then when I started seeing that shit, I was like, yo, this Oakland shit, you know, I see what niggas is talking about. You know what I mean? But I think you gotta give people the space to understand, like, niggas don't really fuck with go-go unless you from DC. Right. You know what I mean? And you really don't fuck with go-go until you go to a real fucking go-go. You know what I mean? Right. And you see it and you're there to experience it. That's what made me start liking go before I even moved out here like that. So I just hate, you know, when before people, you know, the East and West Coast bias, I love for people to just pause for a second and be like, yo, bro, have you even been to the West Coast? Oh, you haven't? All right, bro, I understand, because you probably won't get it. You know what I mean? Unless you've been here or you've done something like that. Eddie, what's going on, good brother?
Hey, what's good? Yo, shout out Vic Spencer, man. Yo, man, this dude is dope MC, man. Like, I know definitely I Am God put you on, put me on to more of your stuff. I heard some stuff, but you know, I Am God was shouting you out a lot, so you know, I kind of dove through some of your catalog, man. Like, you a problem, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to my brother, I Am God, man. That's my dog, man.
No doubt.
Eddie, what you got? Oh, nice bench to the turtle t-shirt there too, good brother.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I have to represent. You know what I mean?
And for people wondering, me and my man Vegas got an EP out called Willmatic. It's about his cousin Ill Will, the Queensbridge legend. He's talking all about Ill Will and just growing up with him, and that's one of the promo t-shirts we had out for a joint you had from the bench to the turtle. So check that out, Willmatic, VegasWorldInc.bandcamp.com. But what's one of your first joints, Eddie, for the whips?
One of my first, I'm going with Q-Tip on the Let's Ride video. He had that red Lamborghini truck. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, man. That shit was crazy.
A very dope song off the album I really don't fuck with, but
yeah.
Let's Ride, man. That thing.
The best song on the album, yeah.
And that got a knock. That's that Dilla knock right there, man. That's that Dilla knock.
Sucks.
Yeah. Thank you, Easy. You want to tell us how you really feel? I agree, but
hot track.
I agree, but tell us how you really feel. Vern, what you got up next, bro?
No, you just went to me. It's on Vic.
Oh, my fault, Vic. What you got, bro?
I'm gonna go with Master P. He had a '94. He had a '94 Chevy Impala that changed. He had a million. He was the first rapper that I think had the change in color cop. You know what I'm saying? It was that Chevy Impala.
You said the shit changed colors?
Yeah, it was like a, you know what I'm saying, like one of the first cars that I ever seen. That the paint changed colors.
Oh damn! I ain't never seen. I gotta look that up, man.
Yeah, I don't think it was in one of his videos. I think it was in the movie. I think it was
okay. Yeah, I ain't know nothing about no car changing colors, bro.
I'm like that foolish. This is like 90. This is 97, but it was more. I think the Chevy Impala was like a 94.
All right.
What's that? I Got the Hookup movie?
It wasn't in I Got the Hookup. I don't think so.
All right, no doubt. I gotta look that joint up. All right, Kel, what you got up next, bro?
I'm gonna follow Eddie's lead as far as bad albums and stuff.
It's bad albums.
It's bad albums. I love the cover though. The cover.
Yo, here's the funny thing about Amplify. We were just arguing about that shit the other day, either on here on the timeline, and niggas was like, I was like, it was it, and Trey Lee and man niggas was like, Vibrant Thing was cool, and I'm like, that's cool, but that's what you was expecting from Tip? You know what I mean? Like, I've come to like Vibrant Thing over the years, but it wasn't what I was expecting from Q-Tip as a solo artist coming off of a Tribe breakup.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, my bad, Cal. What were you gonna say?
Joints on this.
What's that?
I was gonna say, like, he had some joints on there, but like he tried too much for commercial appeal. Like that joint with Busta was a banger though.
Ill Vibe?
No. Ill Vibe was on the coming. That wasn't on the Amplify. I don't know.
I think the joint was called NT. The one he did with Busta doing the hook on it.
I felt like he was talking about Tribe on. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Maybe that's the joint. I think the problem with that, to me, that nigga was trying to be on some Andre 3000 shit, and it just didn't work for that nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga got fur coats on and shirt off and 20 light-skinned chicks half naked in the video. Like, you know what I mean? Not that I got anything against the women, but nigga, I wasn't ready for that coming from a Tribe album. You know what I mean? So, but I feel you. But Cal, what you got, bro?
I got Grand Puba, 2000 album. Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I gotta jump in here because I released the EP last year called 2090, and I redid that cover.
A word?
I redid that cover. So if you get a chance, look that up. It's called 2090. And I had to pay homage to Puba because I always thought he was, one of the originators of that fly shit, man. I always fuck with him, and like how y'all were talking about Run DMC, he definitely don't get his due in my opinion. So I had to do that.
No doubt.
Yeah. You talk about Pooh, man. That nigga is a fashion icon. Like, I don't think you could talk about hip hop fashion and not talk about Grand Puba. I didn't know what Hilfiger was before that nigga said Jabot's hanging baggy Hilfiger on the top. And after that, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? It was nothing but Low and Hilfiger for me from that day forward. And he always would talk about Low. I said, same old nigga with the Low and Hilfiger, just the pockets got a little bigger. Like, You know what I mean? Like I always tell people, for a moment in time in hip hop, Grand Poobah was the nastiest nigga walking the planet Earth. You know what I mean? Whether it was 92, I can't throw the exact same year, but I just know that if I saw something saying featuring Poobah, I was all in. It didn't even matter because I knew it was gonna be fly. Like you said, Easy, stay with the fly shape up. You know what I mean? Stay with the fly gear, the knapsack, just whatever he got. It was just the epitome. Hell, I'm still looking for that Alpine low shirt he rocked on Yo MTV Raps with the what's the 411 with Mary. That shit going for like 1,600. Like, you know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, just cool, man. Just cool. One of the dopest ever, man. One of the dopest ever. Bro, what you got up next, bro?
Yo, shout out to Master Ace, and then later on Rick Ross. I got the Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler. What was the song? Jeep ass nigga. That video, that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, in Philly, Jeeps was everything at that time. I mean, East Coast period probably. But yeah, so he had the Wrangler in that one, and then later on in the Rick Ross VMF video, they had the Wrangler with all the doors out with Styles P Rock, and it was crazy. So I'm gonna go with the Jeep Wrangler.
That's a dope pick, man. Cats don't talk about that Ace Jeep ass nigga like that, man.
Oh, that was my shit. That was my
Don't talk about Ace period, man.
Yeah, that's a problem, man. That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
That's a problem because Ace, to me, sometimes I think people don't talk about Ace because he was down with the Juice Crew. You know what I mean? And you're coming in third behind Kane and G-Rap. You know what I mean? So even though you dope, you still coming in third place. And then when he got on the Juice Crew, it's almost like the Juice Crew was ended. You know what I mean? And then he left Marley. So you know what I mean? And then when he did the whole Cali thing with the cars and everything, I think niggas on the East Coast felt some kind of way. And you know what I mean? So I'm always interested why niggas don't get their props, but I think that probably has something to do with it. But bro, Master Ace first album to me, classic, easy, 5 mics for me. That Take a Look Around with Me and the Biz and all of that shit, just it's crazy. But it's funny you said because you don't know how many hip hop heads I know that are my age who like, yo, I never heard that album. And I'm like, dog, that's an 89 Marley Marl produced album, my nigga. Like, trust me, it's a banger. You know what I mean? Eddie, what you got up next?
I'm not sure if someone already said it, man, but if you notice the album right behind me, that
the PCL,
the 300 SL.
I got it too, but yeah.
I mean, I think it's just so ill, like how they highlighted it on that album cover. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like even the logo, like you know how like you had the customs, right? So the logo wasn't the logo, right? But it was just some custom stuff. So if you didn't know, you probably like, what is that? So
right. Nah, that's a dope pull. Since we talking about that album, real quick, favorite track off that joint?
Favorite track?
Oh. Not Reminisce Over You.
Nah. I mean, might be For Peace Sake. I could also go with Eastman. Like, Can't Front on Me is dope. Like, I got so many joints out there, man.
But if you had to pick one, here's the thing I'm realizing with Twitter. Asking people to pick one is the dumbest thing that I can do. Like, I'm like, yo, who's your favorite DJ? Niggas sending me like 18 DJs. Like, nigga, the keyword was one, So if you just had to pick one track, Burn, off of Pete's debut with CL.
Basement.
And not Troy.
Yeah, and not Troy. Vic, what about you?
What was the question? I zoned out on the phone real quick.
Oh, no, it's all good. The Pete and CL first album, Mecca and the Soul Brother. What would be your favorite track on that if you fucked with it?
I don't remember no tracks on that joint. I don't recall, man. Dang. Is that the Reminisce album?
Yeah, that's the Reminisce joint. It's all good. If you remember it, we'll get back with you. Cal, what about you?
It's Straighten It Out for me.
Oh yeah, Straighten It Out was a banger. And the video for that was crazy.
That's mine. Yeah. I'm gonna
Straighten It Out.
Yeah.
Bro, what about you?
Yeah, this is
Straighten It Out. All right, and Easy.
So Troy don't count?
Nah, not Troy. That's the easy answer.
See that's what I'm trying to say though. But you can't get mad if I give you two. I like straighten it out for Pete's sake. You know what I mean?
All right, no doubt.
If it's one, it's Troy. You know what I mean? If it's not,
right.
I don't know what to tell you.
I feel you. Then I got to go with Skins in the Basement. I love the Basement, man. And Skins was crazy. I love the way that they edited. Who was versatile? Yeah, with all the James Brown stuff. I love how they edited them out. Next joint I'm gonna go with, huh?
Has anybody ever said to you they like the main ingredient better than that album?
I like main ingredient better.
I like it better than easily.
I never knew that.
To me, it's like low end midnight. Like there's no right or wrong answer, but to me, I like main ingredient better than and I don't want to say not even close because they're both 5 Mic classics. But for me, it's not even close. I really like main ingredient much better than Mecca and the Soul.
I think main ingredient. I talked about this before on the show. Is like you your senior year, you got a little job, you got a little Ford Escort. I'm talking about myself now. You know, on the football team. You know what I'm saying? That's to me. That's how the main ingredient was. I mean, Mecca was powerful, but main ingredients just they in their full powers.
I might be in the minority. I like all sold out better than the main ingredient.
Yo,
that is definitely the minority, bro. But you know me, I like being in the minority. I like the minority, man.
That's
I like being by myself.
No, my son loves that all sold out. We copped it like one of those like thrift stores where you get the CD. I saw that like it was like $2, and my son loves that joint, that EP.
That's dope.
And he also loves Method and Soul Brother.
That's dope. All right, the next joint I got up, the brothers from
you're not skipping me, man. Fuck that. You just skipping me.
I didn't skip my bad, man. I'm sorry, man. Easy. What's yours?
Yo, before I give you my next pick, I want to highlight the greatness of Kill.
Okay.
He says, you can't ask people just one, they give you 3. And immediately after he says, I like Skins in the Basement. Anyway.
No, I said I'm gonna match you. You said 2, so I said I'm gonna match you.
True. But listen, my next pick, I gotta go with the big guy from Bed-Stuy, the greatest of all time, in my opinion, my personal favorite from one of my favorite records. The High Guy in 850i, Smoke Tint, Rap Terror, 4 Chrome Man Terrors. I gotta go with Big, man. I saw it. When I heard it, I saw it. I'm like, word. I probably didn't see it exactly like that with the 4 N Terrors and the Smoke Tint and all that, but the car itself was dope. I'm like, yeah, that shit was fly. I gotta go with that. And then, everything about Big, man. The delivery, just how he painted the picture. The record is a classic. That's my next pick.
Bro, the thing I think about that Can't You See, man. If you was outside when that shit dropped, it was on some next shit. Cal, again, I keep going back to Cal because we was at Morgan together. And it literally was like, niggas would drive by with that. And when you heard some new Big, it was like, yo, that's Big. Like, you would run up to a nigga car you ain't even know. Like, yo, that's the new Big. What's that on? And then not even knowing it's gonna be Total. Like, we thinking that that's just a new Big song. And then, like, stop. And then Shorty starts singing. It was just like, yeah. But even the way that whole joint sets off is just crazy. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So, yeah, that's definitely crazy. Next up, I got the brothers from Brentwood from Long Island. For years, I didn't even know what the fuck he was saying when he says I drive a Samurai Suzuki. He was like, he drives a Corvette, I drive a Samurai Suzuki. I didn't know what he was saying. I just heard I drive a Corvette, I drive a... I don't know if it was the list, but it took me years to realize that this nigga was saying a Samurai Suzuki. You know what I mean? And again, like Ro was saying, on the East Coast, everything was Jeeps. My man had a red Amigo back in the day. I remember. And we would just shut that shit down because the Amigo had the soft top, so you could just take the back off. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. And then just to tag on with EPMD, just with the ill album cover, with the Corvette and the Benz on the cover, which was crazy. You know what I mean? Or the 12-inch. So what you saying when they was in the Benz, the scratch was coming out the sunroof with the new music seminar belt that he just won, which was a dope cover too. So definitely shouting out to Samurai Suzuki back in the day, because that's the thing, yo. What was the joint that Polo had? Cal, he had the Geo Tracker. You had the Geo fucking Tracker back in the day. You know what I mean? I want to say it was a Geo track in the Brand Nubian videos where they jumped out and was beating the dude down. You know what I mean? He jumped off the back of the Geo tracker. So again, you know what I mean? Just crazy memories. Vern, what you got up next, bro?
Hey, Kill, just to go back on what you said, though, I think that was a good first indication on how the money wasn't right between Eric and Parrish. Because the disparity between a Corvette and a freaking Samurai Suzuki is huge.
True.
Yo, he said, you know, somebody else said that too on Please Listen to My Demo when he said, you know, he double had to push while MD stared or something like that, like, or something like, you know, of course, you know, or we say, I forgot, I thought it was Eric pushing, I don't know, but niggas, I feel you. That may have been a discrepancy because even the Corvette to the Suzuki or now the Benz to the Corvette, like it's always a discrepancy. Like I saw an old in the stores, it was an old joint of the Trackmasters, and they both had like matching Beamers. You know what I mean? Like that's equality. Like, but if one had a Beamer, the other nigga had a Honda Accord, it's like I don't know about that, bro. Somebody money ain't right on that end, you know. So we got to do a recount.
Another group that don't get their due as well.
And here's the crazy part.
That's why this type of content is important, man.
I have no idea, and we've done, everybody out there watching, we've done an EPMD show. I'll link it up because we definitely want to give our pioneers they flowers. I never want to be that boy who's like, damn, Eric died, and then all on the timelines how crazy Eric. So I want to give niggas they flowers while they still alive and breathing, while to educate the younger people. But Eric, me and Rel was just talking, maybe the dopest 4 album running hip hop ever. If somebody told me EPM, all 4 of them albums was 5 mics, I'm not arguing with you. Yeah. I'm not arguing with you at all. So one of the dopest runs in hip hop, going gold. I remember I heard what you saying. I didn't even know what the fuck that meant when he said 30 days later the LP went gold. I didn't even know what, I was shorty. I'm fucking in 8th, 9th grade. I don't know what gold is. These niggas selling 500,000 records back in 89? Nigga, that's a feat. You know how they be doing it like with inflation? And they be like, yo, 50K now would have been this then. Like, yo, 500,000 records in 89 is like going triple platinum. You know what I mean? So definitely, EPMD definitely got to get more love. Bro, what you got next, bro?
I'm gonna go the Kid and Play album cover with the red Benz and the red Volvo.
You know I'm pulling it out, bro, for people at home. Right there. Red Volvo, man, and that Benz right there. Not to mention, this is maybe one of the first times I saw some niggas rocking the 3s, the Jordan 3s. And I thought it was so ill how Kid had the black joints. I mean, Kid had the white joints and Play had the black joints. And then you put that in the Getting Funky video. So much dope shit in this picture right there. People don't even remember the name of their dances was the bad dances, the body action dances. You know what I mean? So ill kicks, ill whips. People sleep on this album.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You talk about a nasty 12-inch run. You talking about last night. You talking about Getting Funky. You talking about Do This My Way and rolling with Kid and Play. Nigga. I know young boys don't know about the 12-inch, but nigga, that's a hell of a 12-inch run right there. Because they all crazy. Vic, what you got up next, bro?
Man, who did I have? I had Redman wasn't driving it, but it was the Funkorama video. The long ass Lincoln Continental, whatever. Man, that joint was, man. That car was, just watching that as a shorty. I think back like 90. When did that come out? 96, 90. Yeah, 96.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't never seen just like outside of a limo. I've never seen a car that long. That shit was enormous. The Pimp, it was the Pimp in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was gathering everybody up, and then the last person he picked up was good, man. So that was there. That black Lincoln Continental. I don't know what year it was, but that was, you know what I'm saying? Looked like it was one of them type joints, man. Heavy duty joints. Like when cars were made out of metal.
Right. Not no damn Hollywood or whatever they make it out of now.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Lincoln Continentals got shouted out a lot. Like I'm drawing a blank on lyrics, but I've heard it name dropped in like many songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love how we went from EPMD into an Eric Sermon record by accident. I like that. The little segue there. You see that? Funkorama's an Eric Sermon record.
This is I know.
EPMD Flowers and then Eric Sermon record. That was dope.
Yeah, no doubt. Tell me this, y'all. I'm gonna take a pause real quick, man, because somebody nowadays, see, when we was growing up, bro, it was always about being on the block and being like, yo, that's my car. You know what I mean? Like, that's my car. You know what I mean? Arguing with niggas like, nah, nigga, that's my car. Like, the neighborhood drug dealer roll by, like, that's my car. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, that's why, like, cars are so synonymous with hip-hop, you know. And I mean, also, you know, just like with anything else in hip-hop, a gold chain, a whip showed money. You know what I mean? So, it also was a status symbol for you to have an ill whip and everything like that, too. So, Kel, what you got up next, bro?
A couple with the LL and the AOP Rock, but I got the Locks. It's a line that Styles says on Felly Niggas. He goes, I come through in the Porsche the same color as water. And it's like, just the visual, like the color. I'm like, I never seen a color that color of water. You know, it's kind of ill to me. I just thought so. And I love Porsches. So I've been trying to get a Porsche for the last 2 years now. So hopefully I'll get my next car.
That's what's up. Well, what you got up next, bro?
If I ruled the world and everything in it, sky's the limit. Push the Q45 and finish. Q45, man, that was a
nasty whip.
That was it.
Yeah, that was
45, man.
Yeah, that was a big boy right there. You
Q45 by my side. Big burst with that too, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Q45 by my side, man. My man Van had one of them joints, man, and I remember he copped that shit. I just wanted to ride. Like, yo, dog, just take me, like, wherever. We go get gas. I just wanted to, like, I ain't never sat nothing like that before. It was like, let's go anywhere, nigga. We just go to McDonald's. I don't care, man. You know what I mean? One day we drove to Philly. He from Uptown, bro. And we drove to Philly. I thought I was a goddamn president in that car, man. He really told me shit, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the Q45 was nasty, man. That's real nasty. Easy, what you got up next, bro?
Kev, I thought it was funny how you said 2 of yours got stolen, then you stole one of mine. I'm a keep it Styles P, and I'm gonna keep it in the Porsche as well. This was a Casino record, Men in Respect, featuring the Locks, and he said, I hop in the Porsche, cranberry, frost exhaust, deep dish 18s, out of state plate things. That was a visual, man. Like that was hard for me. I love that joint too.
What's
never
the line?
seen a car in my life, but
what do you call it? How do you explain it? What's the line again?
It's a hop in the Porsche, cranberry, the frost exhaust, deep dish 18s, and the out of state plate. That was fire, you know what I mean? I never saw the car in real life, but the way he delivered that shit was heavy.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
One thing I gotta say though too is about being in the group with the a few of y'all a little older than me, and it's dope. You know, my glory days was like the mid '90s. I wasn't driving at that time. Y'all were. So to hear y'all stories about my man had the car, whatever, that shit is dope to me because I wasn't there yet. You feel me? I just think it's dope how everybody has and I kept mine like more like the car shout outs within the bars, and y'all came with the videos and all that. So I think it's dope, man, because everybody mind work different.
Yeah, good look, bro. That's what I love about this show, man. I love hearing the different ways that hit different people at different times. So Eddie, what you got up next, bro?
I got the Nas video, "The World Is Yours."
Vic set that off with that. Vic set it off with "The World Is Yours."
Great minds, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Bobby, explain it. Explain why you dug it.
Nah, man, it's just smooth, man. The way he was just rolling in that, you know what I mean? Like, and it just kind of fit the vibe of the video. I mean, and that car was mean, man. Like, I think they used to call that the bubble legs too, back in the day. So I mean, yeah, man, I had a thing for Lexus. I mean, all them luxury cars, like, so yeah, seeing that in the video was super dope.
All right. No doubt, no doubt. The next joint I'm going with, my man out of Brooklyn, Big Daddy Kane. He said, when I'm driving in my Volvo, cops harass me. They never ride past me. They hound me like Lassie. That's this joint right here. It's a Big Daddy thing. Another victory, man. And it's funny because when I was thinking of the Volvo, and Vern, I'm like you, I was gonna mention the Volvo on the back of this joint too. So when I think of the Volvo reminds me of the BMW 7 Series now. Like that's like kind of like the Q45 was the grown man car, the BMW 7 Series. Like that's a grown ass man's car right there. You know what I mean? And that's what I felt about the Volvo. Because again, this is 89. And this is Big Daddy Kane, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest rapper in the world. And this nigga got a Volvo. You know what I mean? Like, again, this is just an everyday man's car. But the Volvo, it wasn't, and that's the other thing about the 80s. It wasn't just about whether it was a regular car. It was about how you hooked it up. You know, did you have the system in it? What's the rims you got on it?
BBSs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I know some niggas that would take a hooked up Accord over, you know, a fresh off the joint, you know, Lexus something, but the Lexus just got factory rims and everything on it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So again, the Volvo to me, that was like the BMW 7 Series. Just like I said, you wouldn't really probably find, I don't even know who I could think of, like who would, but I just always looked at this time Kane was like a grown ass man. You know what I mean? And that's what he was rocking. So definitely want to shout that out. Vern, what you got up next?
All right, I'm gonna go 1993. The album cover for 8 Ball and MJG coming out hard. They had a convertible SC 400 Lex. I don't know if that was really a car, if they did the clip art joint, but because I don't know if it's a SC 400 Lex, but it was a convertible. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a convertible SC 400, but on that album cover, they were in one. So yeah, 8 Ball and MJG coming out hard with the SC 400 Lex convertible.
That's dope. That's dope. Vic, what you got up next?
Man, I'm gonna go with Jay-Z, man. H to the Izzo. You know, he had the Benz truck, man. That's the first time I seen that joint. Stepped out with the Clean Air Forces.
Oh wow, I forgot about that joint.
He stepped his foot out, and it was the real Clean Air Forces, man. I like that moment right there. That was an ill moment, man. You see me out with the rare moments, man. Those, you know what I'm saying? I tried to pick away from what everybody's gonna try to pick, man. I knew I was gonna be different, man. But that Hove, when he came out with that Benz truck, the Benz wagon, yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Yo, Vic, Vern, tell me this. We're talking about the Midwest. What would you say are like the differences in the cars down there? Like how Vic was saying, y'all like the older cars. What are like some of y'all, like, you know, the cars, like what would you say would be like a top 5 car for like when you was in Gary, or Vic, a top 5 car like from Chicago? Yeah. Like,
oh man.
So for me,
I say at one point, man, the Buick Riviera. Yeah, I was gonna say Oldsmobile. Yeah, I'm tweaking. But Buick Riviera.
No, and it's the Oldsmobile Riviera. Olds Riviera.
The one that had the coupe. It was it was like it looked like a Beetle in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Woo! Chicago had a field day with those. And then we also had a field day when Hummer changed how they look. They made them look modern. Everybody and their mama had a Hummer.
H2, the H2s.
The H2.
Damn, y'all got money out there. Everybody had a Hummer. Money out there, bro. What?
But it, like all the hustlers, like you got to think, I'm still a teenager when this all came out. So I'm thinking like during that time where I really know and I can identify with like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? Because as a shorty, like I go back to. Cobbs. That's Cobbs on my car. We used to call Cobbs.
Yeah. Man, you can be back to that.
Yes,
now what's Cobbs? What's that?
That's mine.
That's mine.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cobbs. You point at the car. Cobbs. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't heard that in 20 years.
Yeah, so fat past that because I wouldn't remember what those cars looked like. As long as it looked nice, I was saying Cobbs, you know what I'm saying? But in the 90s, man, when you know what I'm saying, like I was saying, y'all mentioned the Buster, the Pathfinder. I thought that was dope. I thought that when he redid it for As I Come Back, I think he had the red Benz G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? When he did As I Come Back. I don't know, I don't remember, but man, he redid that. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was another one of mine. You know what I'm saying?
So when I left Gary in '86, but growing up in that time, I'll say caddies, because you gotta think, Midwest ain't nothing but people from Mississippi, Alabama that came up to Detroit, Chicago, and Gary doing the Great Migration. So if a black man could get a Cadillac, bruh, come on, man. My dad had the L Dog 4-door little box. Man, bro, that mug was so cool.
A lot of old cats had that joint, man. A lot of pastors on their way to church had that joint. They was running it, man. Like at one point, the old man car was the Lincoln, but then it turned into the Cadillac real quick, like mid-90s, man. They turned it up. You know what I'm saying?
I say like Oldsmobile Cutlasses, Buick Skylarks, so because also you need something with some weight in the Midwest, because it's gonna when that snow hit the ground, you gonna have to you're gonna need. So that's what, if you ask me about the Midwest, that's what I would say back in those days.
Heavy duty cars, I would say the same thing. More like Buicks, like I think people in the Midwest, they like it's one thing to have a foreign just like in your driveway or whatever. But it was another to have a car that you knew that you could take care of, you could rely on to take care of. You know what I'm saying? And Buick was one of those was one of those brand of cars that everybody pretty much was running with. Like that was the thing. If you had a Buick, you was up. There's people that got Buick signs, symbols tatted on them.
Man, okay. That's dope.
Buicks, all the Buicks, Regals.
Regal.
Man, the cross, the heavy duty, the heavy duty LeSabre. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I said LaCrosse, the LeSabre, man, the heavy duty LeSabre. Oh my God.
It's funny because I love hearing this, because the same way we feel about hip hop, like you think everybody in Philly listening to the same shit. You know what I mean? And not knowing people down south rocking something totally different. You know what I mean? Burn, one time Nick was on a show and he was like, killing Atlanta, we drive everywhere. So, we want music with more bass in it. Like, y'all niggas up north getting on the train with your Walkmans. Like, nah, nigga, we drive out here. And I never thought about that before. And just the differences in the way people listen to their music. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, dope to hear. Cal, what's up next for you, good brother?
They kind of mentioned one of the cars that I want to talk about, Big Pun. On Glamour Life, talk about his mother pushing a Hummer. So I'm like, I want to push a Hummer. Forget what your mother pushed.
50 years old, pushing the Hummer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So I was like, I always love the Hummers. I love the trucks and stuff like that. So that was
all right. Off topic,
love
bro.
The punch out.
Like, Missy and Timberland them there, they snapped with it, man. Yeah, but man, when you seen it up close and personal, man, that was the shit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Hummers was dope. Kelv, off top, Big Pun. He make your top 20 list of MCs?
I might log off, man, because I'm gonna start fighting here. I already know, man. I might have to log off. My Puerto Rican bias gonna kick in, bro. I'm gonna start fighting. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I'm
easy. There's two of us in here, bro. There's two of us in here.
I know.
It's two, right.
You don't know?
No, you don't know.
All right.
And I love him. He'll make the top 20. He's dope.
There's a lot of rappers, man. I just want to say this.
Plenty of rappers.
We do this all the time. Like when we did our March Madness bracket, like, yo, coming up with 64 rappers, I thought it was gonna be hard. I'm like, yo, I left off another 128 that deserve to be on here. And here's the crazy part. I feel like with Pun, if that nigga would have kept living, he would have been there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but bro, what you got up next for your next joint, bro?
Man, a lot of mine got took. Oh, LL. Backseat of my Jeep video. Grand Cherokee. The Grand Cherokee.
No video, man.
Video vibes all around. You know what I mean? You know, at that time, L was my favorite rapper at that time. So,
Well, we know.
Yeah.
We know. I think anybody who's watching the show just once.
Yeah. You can go back a few episodes. But
that's a dope song and a dope video, man.
Yeah, but he popped out the Grand Cherokee. Had the bad chick with him and all that. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right, no doubt. Easy. What you got up next, bro?
I think it's wild that it's like that was like right in everybody's face, and I didn't even think about that. Backseat of my Jeep, like mad obvious, and I didn't even think of it. also, Rel, LL Cool J was my very first hip hop hero.
There we go.
Anyhow, I'm keeping it locks. I'm going to 02. Nas Made You Look remix. I'm an ape. You can't stand kiss. I come through the hood in the Aston Vanquish, the color of dandruff.
Yeah.
The visual, man, is just, you feel me? It's just like, come on, baby. That's Kiss. The Locks was very known for that. They did that a whole lot. So, like, I think all my pictures like the Locks, but whatever.
I got that one too. Yeah, for real.
No.
Yeah,
it's probably the same as mine. I bet you it's the same.
It's
as
not
mine.
that. No, it's a different one, but yeah, it's close. Yeah.
No, I'm saying. I bet you. Your next one is my next one. I bet you.
Absolutely. Yep.
No doubt.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Eddie, what you got up next?
All right. Throwback 96. Busta Rhymes single come out, and Woo-Ha, right? Everyone knew that joint, but the beginning, Everything Remains Raw. You know what I mean? That red Toyota Land Cruiser, like that shit was ill.
Damn.
That's, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, that's what we were talking about, like how, a car didn't have to be luxury to be dope. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's what I was talking about when I was making the Busta Rhymes references. That Everything Remains Raw. He redid that with the red G-Benz wagon. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is that
good one, Eddie.
And the thing about the Land Cruiser to me was it kind of was luxurious. I said luxurious, but it was by Toyota. Right. And if you remember, then Lexus took that box. Lexus took Toyota, so it was almost like Toyota sparked the Land Cruiser, but it was almost like, this is too luxurious for it to be a Toyota, and then Lex just took it and made a day truck.
That's the same company,
right? Because it's
it's the same company, but they was like, nah, that's too fly for Toyota. You know what I mean? We're gonna move it over here and put that under the Lexus line. You know what I mean? Because I remember niggas used to have 4Runners at Morgan, but then it would be like we'd be like, oh, that's the baby Land Cruiser, because Toyota made the Land, and it was like the 4Runner was like the baby Land or whatever like that. So that's dope.
Yeah, no, because I had I used to drive this Toyota Avalon, and without seeing the Toyota logo, like people thought it was a Lexus. It was like the same, chassis.
It got to a point. I feel like in the 2000s, folks started getting lazy. Like the Infinity truck would be the same as the Pathfinder. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would literally be the same exact truck. You'd be a Nissan Pathfinder, the same exact truck as the Infinity joint. You know what I mean? So I don't know why it just started getting lazy like that. I don't know if I want to go, because I had a Land Cruiser joint for you, Eddie, and then I got a Kiss joint. I'm gonna go with the Kiss since everybody been on the locks. On the Champions here, that nigga said, and it's a 6 and it's a BM and it's Pepsi Blue. And I just was like, yo, Pepsi Blue. Yo, like, I had to stop for a minute, like, yo, it's Pepsi Blue, but Pepsi ain't blue. But I'm like, oh, the wrapping of the Pepsi is blue. Like, yo, how the fuck? That's why I asked you what Styles said about the cranberry. I'm like, yo, the way these niggas come up with the colors just be different. Like, yo, can you imagine going to a dealership like, yo, I want that shit Pepsi Blue. Like that shit was just so fly to me. You know what I mean? They just got that. I know it ain't no car, but when Kiss says, yo, fuck riding the beat, I parallel park on the track. Like, nigga.
Feel me?
Oh man, yeah. So I'm gonna just keep the lock slub going with that. Vern, what you got up next, bro?
I'm gonna go this song right here. I don't care if you in an '84 Chevette. This song, come on, you gonna feel like you in the most luxurious European whip. That doggone Rick Ross, Aston Martin music when Chrisette started floating on that mug, bro. I don't care what you driving. You gonna lean back. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Aston Martin and Aston Martin music.
Yeah, man. Them joints is dope. Vic, what you got, bro?
Man, we was on the Hummers. I had like a split decision. It's Baby and the Big Timers, man. Bling Bling video. They had a assorted.
Yeah, they had everything on
there. But the two that stood out to me was the long Hummer. I was like, whoa, that's out of control. And then they had reimagined the Beetle. When they brought back the Beetle. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was cool. I thought that was dope. And then they no, I don't think that was in the video. That when Chrysler made a big run too. I don't think that was in that video. I think that was a whole nother video. But yeah, those two specifically though. You know what I'm saying? When they brought the Beetle back and that stretch Hummer. All
right.
Sheesh.
No doubt. Cal, what you got up, bro?
Go ahead, Cal.
You go back to you staying with Yonkers. I feel you.
Stay with Yonkers, right? What do you say? Why nigga can't get what he have? Why I gotta come through in the pecan jag?
Pecan jag,
Like that's an episode right there. I want to interview the life. Like, yo, who the fuck? What kind of crayons did y'all have growing up, nigga?
they had the 64.
They had the 64 drawing with the pencil sharpener on the back. Like, nigga, the pecan jag, the Pepsi Blue, like the cranberry, like. Dog, anybody else would be like, yo, the blue BMW or the light brown Jag. Like, yo, these niggas color coded like a motherfucker, man.
Feel me?
Yo, pecan Jag. You right, bro. That's a dope joint. Bro.
I see you, Cal.
Bro, what's up? I'm seeing if Easy can top that. Y'all niggas playing spades right now. I'm like, damn, what niggas gonna throw out next? Bro, what you got, bro?
Hey, before I pick mine, I want to give a shout out to the hood cars in Philly that everybody had, like in the hood. Crown Vic, the Bonneville, the Mercury Marauder, all them cars, man. In Philly, those was
Mercury, the Marauder.
The Marauder. You had a little bit of change. You know what I mean? In the hood, you had the Marauder with the dual exhaust. Marauders was crazy, but for this one, so this a lot of people gonna remember this car. Some of y'all that's older than me will. It was an old head on my block had one clean, and I heard it in a song. Heard it in a nice and smooth song. He was like, "I drive a red Sterling and my seats recline." I was like, "What's a Sterling?" Sterling. Yeah. Old head around my way had Sterling. That car was clean, bro. So yeah, that's my pick right there.
That's funny, man. Master Ace had a line where he said, "That's Merlin. He drops a Sterling. He's kind of swift." You know what I mean? So yeah, the Sterling, man. Yeah. That's the old head car. It's the old head, man. Some dope memories, man. The Sterling. I ain't heard that in years. Easy, what you got? What you got for Kel, man?
Man, listen, man. I knew that pecan Jag joint. I knew there was a strong possibility that we could take it. So I kept another kiss went up my sleeve. You say he realer than me, you call him a liar. I got the Audi TT, the same color as fire.
Yeah, go again.
You told me. That was the name of the record. You told me. You know what I mean? Like they beat that shit to death so beautifully. I love it.
Kel, you got 10 seconds to respond, nigga. You better get your phone out or something, nigga.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, like we playing 1-on-1 right now. You better get your phone out or something, man.
Funny, man.
You got a minute. Eddie, what you got up next, man?
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I got I don't know, man. A lot of people didn't like this joint from Big, but the original one more chance. when he said, "I got a pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder."
Yes, sir.
Yo, man, them Pathfinders, man, is another one of them joints, man. But you know what I mean? If you know what we talk about, man, them joints were roomy. You know what I mean? So you had a pack of Rough Rider in the back. That means that, like, you're gonna scoop up the girls, man.
Hey, I like that record. I like that record, by the way. And the remix is probably my favorite song in history.
Yeah. No, I like the album cut. I like the album cut for sure.
I'm going out to Long Island. One of my favorite MCs ever. One of the most influential MCs ever. It still bugs me out that this nigga follows me on Twitter and we actually fucking have conversations and shit. I'm going with Chuck D on You're Gonna Get Yours. That nigga said my 98 Oldsmobile is like Sue. My 98 Oldsmobile is like super sperm. Man, let me explain something to you. My mom's got an Oldsmobile. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was a 98 Oldsmobile to me. I don't know what it was. When she got an Oldsmobile, I was like, yes, a 98 Oldsmobile. If niggas would see this would be a hip hop album cover back in the day. These niggas just outside of the McDonald's parking lot. That's it. Just sitting on the Oldsmobile. And this was a nasty ass Public Enemy. You're Gonna Get Yours, man. That 12-inch, man. Let me see if I can pull up the picture of that joint, man. You talk about an incredible album cover, man. This was crazy. This was crazy right there, man. That 12-inch for You're Gonna Get Yours. All them old school cars, man. And then the thing about this 12-inch, the 12-inch had Rebel Without a Pause on it. You know what I mean? So mad niggas in 88, 87, they copped the first PE album, Yo Bum Rush the Show, thinking Rebel Without a Pause is on that joint. And it wasn't. It was just on the 12-inch. And then it ended up coming out on their second album. But yeah, Chuck D with my 98 Oldsmobile, man. That was my joint right there. Vern, what you got left?
All right, I'm about to send a shout out to this brand of cars. So I think on Leaders of New School first album, I think it was Buster said, I'll just cruise around in my Montero. So the Isuzu Montero, yeah. And then I wanted to be a rapper, and this is all I want. This is all I wanted to accomplish out of being a rapper, so I could buy some dope Gap gear and then a Isuzu rodeo. I wanted a rodeo.
Oh, the rodeo.
Bro, I forgot about that, right?
Yeah, and so
Isuzu rodeo.
Yeah, man. As I'm 50 now, just doing reflections about 8 years ago, I was like, man, just thinking. At that time, when I was 18, 19, 20, I thought making it was being able to get a Isuzu rodeo, and God that took us way further than that. But yeah, Isuzu, they had it on lockdown for a minute.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. People forget about them joints. What you got up next, Vic?
I thought we said 5 or some shit, but man,
yeah, we did. But you know the problem is, bro, these some Jodeci ass niggas. They'll
I feel like this is 5. No, I feel like this is the 5th go round. No,
it probably is. I just had so many. I had so many. That's all.
I'm gonna go to the battle rap. T-Rex versus Uncasa.
I like
you digging deep, bro. I see you.
Murcielago to the action crack, to the axle crack. There we
no
go.
Doubt.
I would go.
I'm loving the battle rap reference, man. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't know what a Murcielago was when he said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, let me go see what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Cal, what you got up next, bro?
I got nothing. I win the flag.
Oh man, Cal, I'm disappointed, baby. Cal, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
All right.
Got you.
You ain't got no more Kiss. You done for the night?
I can't think of the actual lyric, but it's not hip hop actually. I'm trying to. You know what? It's a R&B dude rhyming. It's Bobby Brown on Every Little Step.
I drive a 560 S6. Yeah.
I can't even think of the name of the car though, but you know.
Yeah, the Mercedes 560 S.
Mercedes, yeah. But
all right.
I got that.
All right. Kel tapped out. Ro, you got anything left?
I got two Johns left. This car, I mean, been in numerous videos, and the Acura Legend.
Act right. Yeah.
Act Legend. God. You know, it's classic. Ludacris still got his Act Legend from back
93, right?
Yeah, 93. Yup. And the Act Legends was luxury. You know what I mean? And around that time, that was the car to have. And the last one I got the Saab 900.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
The Saab 900, man. I know Mobb Deep had one, was riding around in one, and Shook ones. I think Lil Kim said convertible Saab, I'm married to the mob. Yeah, so that's it for me.
Ooh, that's nasty, man.
So
those are both dope.
Easy. You got anything else left, bro?
Listen, man, Kelv, I'm gonna help you out, brother. Hey, in all fairness, man. Kiss is he's in my top 10. You know what I mean? Before he don't got no classics, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Save it, right? Listen.
Easy, you on the wrong show. That's in your top 10. That's it. I ain't mad at that.
That's good.
Hey, I love it. Right? 24 hours. I load the 3 Power, hop in the Eddie Bauer, Ford Expedition, go give all 6 to the poppy that sold me flour. That was Kiss on that Mace joint. I hop in the Eddie Bauer.
I forgot about when they had the Eddie Bauer guts joint.
Eddie Bauer.
I mean,
yes, sir.
I load, yep. And then my other Kiss one, is he on a Blackout. I used to have Bad Luck. Now you might see me in a Jag truck, masked up, either with a dime or a bad duck, the DMX record.
Yeah.
So I had to, Kel tell you, when I play, I don't play to lose. So I just had to bury you in the whole Kiss thing real quick.
I've been out of space, and you still throwing space in play.
With this nigga, you better pay attention, nigga, because he may renege. He may renege. And you ain't paying attention, like, I thought you said that already. Like, word, okay, so you gotta pay attention.
But real quick though, right? Y'all brought up a lot of the video shit, and I thought that was dope. I pretty much stayed within the bars and shit, but Dr. Dre Let Me Ride video. He had the main car. I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. The main car that he was driving around. But somewhere in the video, there was a convertible red Benz. That stuck out to me. I'll never forget that shit. I'm like, damn, that's the one he should have been driving right there. There's a small, convertible. I don't know what the name of the Benz, but it's a small convertible Benz in that video that I always thought was fly, and I just liked it better than what he was driving in the video.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right, you tap it out, Easy?
Yeah, I'm done. I just OD'd, man. What more you want from me?
Eddie, what you got up, bro?
I got Criminal Thoughts in the Blue Porsche, My Destiny to Be the New Boss. Omega on the firm joint. You know what I mean?
Feel me?
I know you're not Omega guy. I know you.
Now, here's the thing, bro. I've come again. I'm not a big fan, but again, that for people watching, when I say I'm not a fan of somebody, that doesn't mean I think they're whack. It doesn't mean I don't like them. I dig them. I'm just not a super fan. I want to hear Mega's new album because I have been liking more what I hear from Mega. And here's the funny thing about me. When I saw Mega on Drink Champs, or when I hear people talk and they really seem interesting and very intelligent, that makes me become a fan of you. It makes me want to go back and listen to your music. Maybe I wasn't ready for it, when I first heard it. Because Mega on Drink Champs, he's dropping some jewels. The same thing with that boy Vic Spencer. I'm not a big Vic Spencer fan, but when he does interviews, I'm like, yo, maybe it's something wrong with me. Let me go back and watch it again because he's so interesting as a, you know what I mean, as a being interviewed. So I don't hate Mega. What you said?
You meant Vince Staples?
What did I say?
Vic Spencer was on right now.
Vince right now, here, right, nigga? I'm on your show with I met Vince.
We let you rock. We just let you rock.
Stop me next time. No, here's the crazy thing.
I knew you wasn't.
Here's the crazy thing, bro.
We always on the same page.
Yo, please stop me. I'm dead ass. Like, I have to, because y'all know I run teen centers in the hood, and it's a lot of violence right now in DC, and I'm working with the mayor's office on some initiatives. And the name of this, you know, whenever violence comes, the mayor always makes up some new task force. So the one out here is called the Ones. It's like something of the state intended whatsoever. I thought it was onesie. So every meeting, I'm like, yeah, I gotta meet with the onesies people. And niggas be like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, yeah, I gotta meet with the onesies people. Then one day I was like, yo, why the fuck would they name this shit onesie? And it's like, kill us the ones. I'm like, motherfucker, why y'all let me be calling this shit onesie for the past 2 months? Correct me, y'all. Be like, yo, I think you mean Ben Staples, right? Like, okay, my bad, yeah, okay, yeah. But Vince, like, he even got a Netflix TV show coming out about his life, and I'm like, yo, I'm definitely interested to see this joint. So all that to say with Mega, I don't think he's whack. He's just, not for me all the time. But I'm definitely interested in the real
taste, whatever. And just a shout out. I know this car was already mentioned, the '64 Chevy Impala, but I think one of the iconic moments was the Ice Cube video. Today's a good day.
Yeah. That's dope.
What about my bad.
No, you got easy. What you gonna say?
No, I know like I'm gonna be the devil for this because this was a mainstream record, but even Mace, what you know about going out, head west, Red Lex, TVs all up in the headrest. That was hard too. Wow. I know y'all hate it, but whatever.
I don't nigga, wait. Don't hate it.
I mean, in general, everyone hates Mace in those bad boy era. In general,
right.
I don't mean like I'm talking about the people watching. They're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
He listens to Puff. I hope he dies. You know what I mean? That's what they gonna say when they see this shit.
Yeah. Vern, you tapped out?
I just want to shout this verse out. I feel remorseless. Yes, of course, it's me and Diddy are first racing Porsches with some big twin valve influences. So, Kill already know why this lyric means something to me. But I took my wife and daughter to the Porsche experience in Atlanta, and they got to ride in the 911 turbo joints. And yeah, that's some real stuff right there, bro.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's dope. I got a couple of joints left because I just OD'd on this one. I'm going with my man Sheik Luch. I want to hold figures. Fuck being a broke nigga. Drinking all liquor, driving a broke bigger. Yo, niggas don't know about Act Vigor. There was a time and point that was my dream car was to get my man Ted had an Act Vigor. And I remember the first time he pulled up in front of the barbershop, I was like, that shit was nasty, man. If cats watching don't know about the Act Vigor, Google Act Vigor and take your mind back to 91 and 92 if you can. Act Vigor was nasty. So when Sheik said that, I was like, oh, this nigga speaking my fucking language. I ain't never heard nobody talk about an Act Vigor before. I'm gonna go with Lauren on Fuji Live. Find me in my Mitsubishi eating sushi bumping Fujis. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. What else I got left? This is something on some Philly shit. When Thor says Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authorities, what I'm probably on if I ain't whipping a land throughout your sex, Sean. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about that was in Philly at that time, you would see Thought in the Roots, these niggas this was like that episode of Martin when all them niggas went in on one car, like the whole fucking band had one fucking Land Cruiser, and they would just different niggas would drive it. Like one day and Thought is mad short, so when he would drive a fucking Pathfinder, it would almost look like he ain't even in it. You just kind of see like a Pathfinder zooming by, and it was like, yo. So when he said that line, I was like, yo, I love that because it's like I was there for that shit. Y'all know I don't really like talking about the boy like that, but I can't stop the influence that this song had on me. Steady B, My Benz. On his second album, What's My Name, he had this joint called My Benz. You know what I mean? Which was crazy. And some of the lines that he used still stands out to me today when he said, I wash it by hand, a car wash might scuff it. And like, that's a line. He said this in 86, and to this day, I would not go to car washes for years because I was like, yo, Stan told you it may scuff it. You gotta wash your whip by hand. You know what I mean? So even through all that, like I still remember that. They don't have them, but I got shot my man Big trying to push 700s. They ain't made them yet. You You know what I mean? Like that was like one of my favorite big lines right there. And
Yes,
I'm gonna end it with Queens. He doesn't talk about a specific car, but LL's Booming System to me was just the all-around car song. He doesn't mention a specific car, but that joint was made for the cars. When that nigga said press the EQ and play Connect the Dots, like easy talk about you see it. Like I saw that shit. My man Shay Amigo, he had the joint, the EQ in it. You know what I mean? And it looked like Connect the Dots when it's nighttime and everything's lit up. So it was like, yo, just dope joints. Tell me this, y'all. Growing up, what was y'all dream car versus what's your dream car right now? Money's no option right now. But growing up, what was like, I know you kind of touched on it, Vern, but you know, growing up, what was your dream car? Why? And what's your dream car now?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah.
So, all right. So I already said, like you said, Isuzu Rodeo, and I guess if you're gonna say dream, it's now the Porsche 911, the 718, or the Panamera. And to God be the glory. In the next year and a half, one of those will be in the driveway.
All right. There you go, good brother.
Amen.
What you shooting for? What's the number one draft pick?
The 911.
All right.
And you know what? I've been debating it because I'm trying to think practical. And practically, I probably would lean towards the Panamera because, you know, the 911 is a two-seater. Right. Even though we about to be empty nesters.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just you and Trader, so y'all got the two-seaters, man.
Vern, I gotta ask you, Vern. You want the cranberry with the frost exhaust, or you want the one that's water?
So it's funny you say that because I designed a 718, and I picked the color, and I started thinking, and I talked to. Please know I ain't bragging right now. I'm just talking. So
man, talk your shit, man. Who can? Fuck that, man. Brag. You don't like it? Log off. Mute your shit.
My man has a 911, a Panamera, and his wife got a Cayenne. Our CEO got like 6 or whatever, so he put me on with that guy at Porsche, and I was talking to him, and I was because the bride designed one. It was like a raspberry color. It was stupid. And then when I was talking to him, and I was thinking about it even before I talked to him. I don't want to get too. I still want to stay within the classic realm of a Porsche and not make it too gaudy. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna get that color. So it'll probably be like the chalk, because that's a dope. Yeah, it's probably be chalk or
chalk.
Hey, Vern.
I don't even know what color chalk is. Is that white? Is that a mother?
It's like off white, kind of like the dandruff joint.
Okay.
it's like a whitish gray. It's sweet. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vern, I just want to say, I want to say, Vern, that is absolutely 100% a flex, and it's okay. Talk your shit, man. You work hard for your shit. If that's what you want, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
I said these niggas talking different prey bags. This nigga said chalk. I said, God damn, I just know white. God damn, I gotta step my game up.
Nah, it's definitely different shades, though. You know, it's different shades.
No doubt. Vic, what about you? Growing up, what was your dream car, and what do you want right now? If you could have money, no option, what would you want?
Man, back in the days, man, I did want me one of them Rolls Royce, man. You know what I'm saying? I did back in the days, man. Seeing the Hove on the cover, that was like the prime luxury. I feel like that's when I like got into my. You know, I can dress nice, I can clean up nice, and I can dress the streetwear too. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them. Like I knew that was like the supreme of all cars back then. And right now, man, I'm a simple man. I'm a modest guy, man. I need a Buick, man. I need the newest Buick, man. I don't even know what that is. You know, a new ass Buick, man. I don't want to be. I still want to go to shop in the streetwear stores, you know, and be regular, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to bring a lot of attention to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I just take one of them heavy duty the new Buick truck, or the new Buick LaCrosse. I like those. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right. It's funny you said that, bro, because I guess growing up, I mean, shit. Growing up, I don't know if I ever really had a car. I always wanted a BMW. Like, I never was like, oh, I want that one or this kind or whatever. But when my man Ted got that Act Vigor, I wanted that Act Vigor bad. You know what I mean? That shit was just, when they deaded the series, I was salty. Not like I was gonna get one at the time, but I'm still salty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, they all deaded it. And I think now I'm on that Mercedes-Benz GLEQ, the coupe joint, man. Like the truck joints, like I love them joints, man. But here's the wild part. I felt exactly what Vic was saying. Maybe not the same reasons, but bro, it's so hot out here in the streets, man. Like I almost want to like if somebody gave me a GLE, I'd be like, yo, I gotta get my mom's out the hood. I can't pull on my block on Uptown with that. You know what I mean? Like I can't pull up on Ogons Avenue and hop out and go get a cheesesteak with that. Like, dog, the wolves is out. So that's the crazy part about it. You know, the times we living in that. If somebody said they would give me that, I'd probably be like, just give me an accurate TL, TLX. Like, give me something that's, luxury, but not that luxurious. Like, unless I'm out in the burbs, like I'm out on some old Bruce Wayne type shit. My mom's out on some Bruce Wayne because I feel just like Vince. I don't know how you feel. I mean, Vic, I don't know how you feel, real like pulling up in Philly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to pull up on Ogons Avenue, even in my old hood. Dog, I ain't lived in Philly, like lived there since 92. You know what I mean? Since I went away to college. I come home now and then, but I wouldn't even want to. I would literally not even drive that car to my mom's crib. Like literally, if I had the Benz, I would still drive my Altima up there like that. You know what I mean? So, Rel, how do you feel about the crib like that? Do you feel that way, or you like?
Nah, yeah, I feel the same way. Like my peoples hit me when I got the Benz, and they was like, "Yo, I mean, go get your." It was like, "Yo, get your gun license." You know what I'm saying? Like so. It's legal when I shoot you in your, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? I actually just took my test in class yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's, for me, like, as hard as I work, I wanted to treat myself to it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got to understand how it looked to the people where we're from, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, taking the proper precautions, you know what I'm saying? Being that, I gotta go home. All my family's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely taking the proper precautions, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not like like Vic was saying, I'm not like a real flashy like guy when it comes to like cars, like, but it was something I wanted, and I felt like, working my ass off, why not get something I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to be careful, you know what I mean? Because where we from, we ain't even from the worst part of Philly. We from up there, you know what I'm saying, in comparison to...
But having this Benz, that would make me move different. Like, niggas like, yo, let's go down Max's. Nigga, I ain't going down north in this.
Nah, that's what I was gonna tell you. Keep your play car, man.
Yeah.
Keep your play car when you going into in those areas or whatever. Yeah, you got to still move smartly because I mean Atlanta is kind of like that. I know where we gonna go when we do things like that, and what I'm gonna drive when I'm not. Regardless, I'm gonna have my whistle with me because I mean the wolves is out, like you said. Yeah.
Right. Sure. All right, no doubt. Kel, what about you? What was your favorite car growing up, and what you want now? If you get anything, well, I know you said you want the 911, right?
I want a Panamera.
Oh, Panamera, all right.
Yeah. I'm more. The 911 as obviously from what Kiss is talking about, but now the Panamera is what I'm on now. But the Trans Am,
wow.
Yeah. That was. You know what? That's exactly right. That's exactly what I would have wanted. Well, I'm bugging. Either Kit. Either the Trans Am or the fucking racist ass General Lee. Like one of them two cars. Both them cars was like my favorite cars.
No question. Yeah.
So yeah,
Kel, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but you're right though. Yeah, I would keep my my Toyota Corolla that I currently have, and Toyota Queens. Yeah, I'm gonna draw that, but I'm getting that Panamera. Yeah.
Get it, bro. I can't wait. Please.
It's crazy, bro.
Right.
It's crazy, bro. The last time I was home, people talking about be careful. They out here stealing Cadillac converters. You know what I mean? From the whip. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. Now I'm like pulling up on the block, like, damn, like I gotta keep peeping out front. Anybody, a nigga stealing catalytic converters. You know what I mean? So it like that's the sad part about life, that you want to get something, but you know, now I gotta be mindful of, you know, and like you said, bro, you work all this, you want to drive your Benz home. You know what I mean? But now you home, all you got is your Benz. Now it's like, all right, mom, you want to go down motherfucking north? Oh, we gotta drive your Honda CRV. Like, we can't drive it. Like, that's the fucked up part of the game. But it just is what it is. But Ralph, what was your favorite car growing up? What did you want growing up?
Yeah, as a kid, growing up, I wanted a box Maxima wagon. Maxima wagon. Like, this dude around the way had one with a ski rack on top. That shit was cold. You know what I mean? I wanted one of them. And if dream car now, I want a Panamera or a G-Wagon.
Okay.
And Panamera or G-Wagon. Maybe in the future I'll be able to get one of them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, Rail, you took me back, man. 1990, my senior prom. Worked all year at Burger King. Stacked up them duckies. Nigga, I had that all white Maxima. Couldn't tell me Nathan, dog.
Box Max,
Yo, the funny thing with the Box Max was the crazy thing is it came with the EQ.
Yeah,
that was factory. It came with the factory EQ in it, which was crazy. You know what I mean? Easy. What about you, man?
Yo, before I go there, but listen to y'all talk. Y'all from Philly, and y'all talking about the Porsche. If I'm not mistaken, parents just don't understand. Did Will Smith say something about a Porsche? His parents' Porsche?
He's in a brand new Porsche. Were they mine? Well, of course not. Yeah.
Okay. That was weird. That just dawned on me. And one pick I'm shocked that nobody said that dawned on me is Kanye, mayonnaise color Benz. I push Miracle Whips. I'm surprised nobody said that.
Yeah. That is a dope joint.
Anyhow, so the car I wanted when I was younger, I never really been a big car person. I mean, I appreciate a nice looking car like anybody, but I think like the influence of hip hop kind of made me want like a Benz or a Lexus. And honest, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Now that I'm old, I just want a car that's reliable, man. Cause I can pretty much drive whatever I want now. I drive a Honda.
Yeah.
That shit get me everywhere I gotta go, man. Like, I never really thought of it that way. My peoples be like, yo, why don't you get a Benz? I'm like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's me, but when I see my peoples in their shit, I'm like, yo, that shit's beautiful. Like, my man, I just dropped off some merch to my man. He got a nice little Benz joint, and I'm like, yo, this shit is gorgeous, you open the door and the Benz logo light up on the ground and shit, that shit. The shit beautiful, and I appreciate it. But for me personally, it doesn't really grab my attention like that, to be honest.
I feel you. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Eddie, what about you?
Give me a fucking Bentley. Fuck it.
He said, play no option. Fuck it, the Bentley. Let's just go with the Bentley. Eddie, what about you, bro?
I mean, I think back when I was young, like, I think I had like different perspective on like luxury, right? Because it's like what you saw in your neighborhood, right? Like, wasn't a lot of flashy cars in my neighborhood, right? Like, obviously when I went to Manhattan, it was kind of like, oh, those are the rich businessmen, right? Nobody in the neighborhood was driving that, so it wasn't on my radar. So it would probably be like, when I was young like that, probably the Eddie Bauer Explorer, was like my idea. Now, shoot, I'm gonna go for a Range Rover, you know what I mean? Like, I always love them, like the design and all that.
Beautiful, man. Fire.
Now, 4.0 or 4.6?
That shit, man.
Yo, it's so funny. Jay's influence, bro. Jay had niggas taking back their 4.0s, bro. When Jay called the BMW X5 or the baby mama car, I knew niggas was taking their BMs back. Like, man, bro, I can't drive this shit no more. Jay just called this the baby mama car. I said, God damn, you gonna take back an X5 BM? Because a motherfucker said it's the baby mama car?
Yeah, that's
a rich motherfucker with more money than you. Like,
That's
right. Like, but
like when Ross says you a bitch, where your Honda Accord? Like, ain't nothing wrong with an Accord, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, fuck out of here.
Yo,
you know these guys are
shit was
supposed
crazy. Yeah, it was just crazy influence that Jay got on people. What's up?
Kill, speaking of Jay, another one just dawned on me. His verse on Parking Lot Pimpin', he name drops like 70 cars in that one.
Yeah,
another
right
one
off
that wasn't mentioned.
And here's the thing, because everybody been talking about the Lexus. I'll never forget when the video came out for Keith Murray's The Most Beautifulest Thing in the World. And he was standing on top of the Lexus. Like, that was just crazy to us. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this dude's standing on the Lex, man. Fuck wrong with your man? But it was just a crazy, crazy video. Look, y'all. Vic, tell them, bro, where can they get at you? Where can they get the music? What's going on? Everything, good brother. Where can they follow you? Instagram, buy the merch, everything.
Everything, Vic Spencer. You can buy some merch from the Mudslide album. That's the recent album that I got out right now from coldminerecords.com. And man, I got a new album coming out with August 9, Psychological Cheat Sheet Part 3, dropping 9/16. You know what I'm saying? New video for lead single for tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. You know, everything Vic. I think I've been on the social sites long enough to have everything Vic Spencer. Show.
All right, no doubt, bro. And yo, more importantly, bro, I appreciate you chopping it up with us, man, because like I said, one of the dopest MCs in the game right now. You know what I mean? So just appreciate you taking time out, you know, to chop it up with us tonight. Easy Money, another one of the dopest MCs in the game. And this nigga sings too. And it's dope at both. And it's dope at both. You know what I mean? So Easy, let them know, where can they get all the merch, albums, the R&B joints, the hip hop joints, everything that's going on.
You can stream everything I do on anywhere. You type in Easy Money, Easy with the $sign. Also, I make clothing. I sell hats, tees, hoodies. It's easymoney978.com. It ain't. I like to always, be clear that my brand is a brand. It isn't like my album cover on a shirt that you would only wear to my release party. Like I make shit that motherfuckers can rock. So definitely worth looking at it. You know what I mean? easymoney978.com.
And where can they follow you, good brother?
I'm at easymoneyst. My name's right there.
All right, no doubt. And again, if y'all have ever watched Man Fafa's show, My Expert Opinion, my brother was on there. I was vegging out to it like a whole weekend, and I popped in the next joint Easy. I'm like, my nigga, this nigga up here talking his shit. You know what I mean? So definitely, if you get a chance, check him out on that. Eddie, where can they get at you, good brother?
Yeah, man. Catch me on Twitter, EddieD80, Freestyles on Instagram.
All right, Rel, what's good?
Uptown Rel 215 on the gram, JBank215 on Twitter. I just put out another song. It's on my YouTube. Check my Instagram. Check my Twitter. Click the link. It's another song that's gonna be on my album that's coming out. I'm still working on that. And yeah, that's it.
Rel, what's the Twitter?
It's Jarrell's Vision. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure I get everybody. So I believe that like 3 of y'all don't follow here. So make sure I get that too.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna tag everybody at the end of the episode.
Oh, true that.
Cal, where can they get at you, good brother?
Well, easy at Big Kel on Instagram, at KelvinBC on Twitter.
How do you feel about the Knicks not getting Donovan Mitchell? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you?
I'm at probably about a 9. I think more so because of what
the way you said that shit so cool, because I thought you were gonna say about a 5 or 6, and this nigga went straight to the 9.
I went to 9 because they offered Mitchell Robinson,
RJ Barrett.
Yeah, RJ Barrett and
they did? Y'all offered RJ Barrett?
Yeah, you offered RJ Barrett, right? Mitchell
Robinson, RJ Barrett, and was it Quentin Grimes?
And Toppin.
Nah, I think they did the right thing there, bro.
I only say that because Cleveland didn't offer as much. I don't think.
Well, you heard. Did you see how Utah was saying that they sent him there just to fuck with him because he said he wanted a trade, basically? So it's like, oh, well, we knew you want to go to New York. We send your ass to Cleveland.
Yeah, they weren't going to send him.
It worked out good for Cleveland, though.
I mean, it worked out good for Cleveland, but if you want to hoop in New York, nigga, you miserable right the fuck now.
Yeah, he's coming home in a while. Yeah,
because now you in Cleveland.
I think the thing with Cleveland is that Cleveland had more depth, right? So the players they gave up 3 good players. They gave up 3 good players that wasn't even in their rotation. Exactly. You know,
yes.
Like anyone we would have gave up would have been pieces of our rotation that would have affected, you know, the team chemistry and all that. You know what I mean?
I'm real big now, man. On like even all these stupid proposals for KD. Man, I'm not giving up 4 or 5 of my core young dudes. Not doing that, man. I mean, so many people are caught up on like the big name when that ain't really what's winning in the NBA, man.
Yeah, you need.
Hold up. What were you gonna say before I say what I want?
No, I was gonna tell Kel if he's really that mad, I want to see him rip that John Stark shit off his wall right now. If you really a 9, if it's really a 9, I want to see you rip that shit.
Here's the funny part, you know, Vern, the thing that
That's all I got. That's all I got right now.
Vern, the thing that you were saying about winning, what I've realized, some of these owners don't care about winning. They just want butts in the seat. So KD is going to get you that draw to bring people to the stadium. So that's the wild part. Like, I don't think Dolan gives a fuck about winning. I don't think, as long as the Garden is packed every night, I think he could care less. Right. Yeah. You know, some owners want to brag, you know, amongst themselves, yo, how many chips you got? Some owners don't give a fuck as long as they bottom line is met and their money is right. So, you know, I think that's what
193. I think is the total MSP. I know that number, unfortunately, too well because the Knicks are always talking about that number. So you're right. They just care about their tenants.
Yeah, that's it. Vern, let them know where they can get a house. How many states are you in now, bro? Another humble flex?
No. 4.
4 states. What states can they get at you if they looking for a crib?
Georgia, Alabama, North and South Carolina.
All right, no doubt. Where can they get at you, good brother?
At V the Lone Closer on Instagram and V Chandler 10 on Twitter.
All right, no doubt. You already know this with me, Kill 889, IG, Twitter, willmakebeatsforfood.com. Me and Vern's album, Idle Mind, still out. Just got a dope 4-mic review of it. My man Sense did it. So check that out. That's at Griot, GRIOTVRN.bandcamp.com, called Idle Mind, 10 songs. Vern out of LA, me out of Philly. I will check y'all next week, man. Good looking for a dope show.
Peace.
Salute.
Any motherfucker whispering about mine.